already taken price all the way up here. So ano ba maging impression ngayon if dediretso na lang tayo bababa dito? So ibig sabihin, parang aangas na naman yung buyers. Oy, tingnan nyo, ano lang pala yung kailangan nyo lang pala na parang maging scarce kami from the buyer side para ibababa yung presyo nyo. Diba? So, since may pride din itong sellers, hindi rin sila basta-basta bababaan din dito sa mga fair value gaps. But sooner or later, the banks will do it. Okay? But for the meantime, since we are just being reactive in the market, we have to make sure na we're not just trading based on dahil may fair value gap, but we have to layer it with other confluences, diba? To make sure na this is good. So ngayon, tingnan natin, before that, prior pa sa pag-create ng fair value gap, there was a very unusual candle na unlike dito, this candle, it has not swept previous liquidity. This one has not swept previous liquidity, but it just kept going up. But this time, it swept previous liquidity and it went up. Meaning, in the lower time frame, tinan nyo ito ha. Oops. Meaning, even without looking at the lower time frames mismo, kasi baka hindi na ito abutin kasi we're in the 15 minutes. I'm not sure if kaya pa, but then, meaning, sir, in the lower time frame, the buyers, or let's say, whoever caused the market to move up, in which yung buyers talaga, but I would argue na it's both ways, no? Sellers and buyers caused the market to move up. Pero just for us to easily understand what's happening, whoever has really caused the pump, okay, has actually found na slowly nawawala na ng either power yung isang party. So in this case, sino ba yung parang nawawala ng strength? Yung buyers. Di ba? Kasi as you can see, ang laki ng candle, medyo lumiliit. Ito, lalo na talagang lumiit. At the same time, since yung higher time frame objective is to move price up talaga, since nakita naman talaga natin umakyat, diba? By the way, what we're doing is we're creating the story of how price has delivered from this point to here to somewhere above here. Okay? So dito, very regular lang yung pag-akyat. As you can see, humihina yung power. At the same time, because of this candle that has swept the low, meaning it grabbed some fuel, remember fuel, and then it did not just grab, but then it gave intention, okay? A strong, robust intention in the market, causing this fair value gap means that this area now becomes a strong draw on liquidity that price would gravitate into. Okay? Kumbaga, in the context of yung days, kung titingnan mo yung araw, this is previous day, di ba? Ito yung bagong araw. Now, since nakikita natin na price is already trickling down here, then alam na natin, like, especially kapag ang time is nandito na around hapon na 1 p.m., ganun. So, tapos we have also done our analysis as well. Then we could just place our risk. We could trade this area. Wala namang problema. Okay? For as long as we know the purpose of this. Okay? So now, what has just happened? Okay? The buyers right here were satisfied. Were given fair value. Okay? They got what they needed. The sellers also got what they needed. Okay? So now it's time to resume the trend. Okay? Continuation. As you can see, during prior to London session and even during London session in which ito na itong 3 p.m. Okay? Prior to that, during the mitigation, you can observe umakyat na yung price. There's a strong bullish engulfing candle. Now, because there was a strong bullish engulfing candle, and if ever you're still, baka bababa pa ito. Okay? Kasi nandyan yung mga tendencies, yung mga fear natin. Although wala pang nangyayari, yung mind natin, baka bababa ito. Okay? So yun na yung lesson natin, sir. Talking about market maker trap, you remember? I assume, sir, no, na na-watch na yun na part kasi I think kung nakapag 27 minutes, I think it's in between. Tama po ba?
Yes, sir. Opo.
Okay. Okay.
Opo.
So therefore, these are the days, ito sir, these are the days na talagang lumabas itong market maker trap during this time of reaccumulation. Okay? As you can see, nag-move siya sideways, umakyat yung price. Now, what would be the confidence now? I mean, what would be the invalidation na lang? Let's talk about the invalidation that this would not be valid anymore. Itong mag-buy tayo. Okay? It is when price would trade below. Di ba po? Kasi we have buy-side liquidity right here. Just type buy-side liquidity, and we have sell-side liquidity. Oops. Sell-side liquidity. Ngayon, question. Sir, di ba sir, kailangan ng sell-side liquidity before tayo akyat ng ano? Actually, the answer is yes. And if you're thinking na wala tayong na-sweep na liquidity, just look at the previous day. Okay? Due to market maker trap, of course, meron tayong nakikita dito na na-sweep hitting low. I think dito na-sweep din before moving up because of this strong move. Ibig sabihin, there was already a sweep dito. But then if this is too confusing for us, just try to look at the left. There are many areas of liquidity that prices already grabbed. These relatively equal lows. These are very, very strong draws on liquidity. Let me just type it right here. Number one, okay lang. I'll just state muna kung ano yung mga obvious lang muna para hindi masyado ma-override yung mga future lessons natin. Okay? Equal lows and highs. Yan ha. Equal lows and highs. Relatively equal lows and highs. Ibig sabihin, when I say relatively equal lows and highs, yung difference lang nila is around 1 pip to 2 pip lang. So, halimbawa, ito, sir. Ito, tsaka ito. Of course, they're not equal. Diba? Let me just try to draw a line. Tama ba? Okay, let's check na lang dito sa price. Yung low niya is 30878. By the way, na dito yung sir, yung data. Open, high, low, close. So, I'll just try to check the low. 30878. Dito is 3087. Equal lows pala. 30878. Okay. So this is an example of equal lows. So this is liquidity resting. Ito, let me check if these are equal lows ba. 30848. 308. Oh, yes, equal lows na naman. So, actually, sir, this in itself is already the liquidity that is confirming that this area, this price of this area that 6 fair value is actually a good area of interest already. Okay? So, nakapag-grab na dito. So, nagkataon lang na since maaga pa, wala pa yung mga banks, London session is not open. So, this is just setting up, warming up the market to provide more buy-side liquidity than the sell side. Kasi in this scenario, there's not much need anymore to sweep the sell side since meron na dito, tsaka dito. It's just waiting for the London market pump to push price higher. So, ginagawa na lang ng Asian market is they're making the market as bearishly stable as possible. They're holding it together para mas mag-accumulate pa ng buy-side liquidity. As you can see, bearish siya at the diba? Kumbaga kung key levels tayo, and if, I'm not sure if may magki-key levels ba ng 15 minutes kasi key levels are supposed to be started with higher time frames, then saka na tayo magda-drop down. But, as you can see, nag-grab na siyang sell side liquidity. Okay? Dapat, before pa nangyari itong mga ganito, itong mga assumption natin na akyat yung market, we must make sure muna na meron tayong reason to look or expect for a buy in which meron naman because of this. Kaya, nandito na tayo sa point sa ating analysis na we are looking for that, yung bias natin would be looking for bullish confirmations rather than looking for selling confirmations. Now, whatever sideways market we're looking at, before the open of the market or prior to whatever high volume mitigation times is awaiting, then we see it as market maker trap. If it's holding it together, if it's not breaking any, di ba? Sabi ko, kapag itong market maker trap, once nakapag-sweep na talaga siya ng with intention ng buy side or sell side liquidity, tapos i-violate niya yung opposite side, then the market becomes choppy already. But in this case, it's very clear na all this time, the market is just sweeping sell side, and even here, during this time dito, it swept sell side, but it did not give any intention to move up. Wala, di ba? It's money resting again above. Money resting above. Price swept na naman. Did price sweep the low? Yes, price did sweep the low again. Kasi muna, let me check if equal lows na naman ito kasi this is very convincing. 30815. This is 30815. Okay, so we have another. Okay, this is an equal low again. Okay. So in which nag-grab na. Since nag-grab na, so lagyan ko na ito. Nag-grab. Ito. Nag-grab. Ito. Nag-grab. Okay. So what's left? What's left to take? We have already ito. Actually, this is still a liquidity grab, sir. I mean, this is still a run in liquidity. Hindi siya liquidity grab kasi candle closed. And this is just, this candle actually is not, hindi ito kayang gawin ng mga retailers. So this is still, meron tong bank, there's a bank, hindi, may term yan eh. May bank intervention, rather, sorry. Okay, meron po itong bank intervention. Ito. Why? Because the banks want the majority of Asian traders to look at GBP USD as bearish at this point. Kasi they're taking advantage of this huge pump sa price. Tapos, ngayon, biglang nag-retrace. So, they're thinking now na wala na, bababa na ito hanggang dito. Okay? So, yan yung isipin ng mga retailers. But then for us, we're not denying the possibility that it could, but then we must react on whatever is the most recent by observing the behavior of what the banks are doing. Kumbaga. So, although many of what I've just mentioned will still be discussed sa future lessons, pero at least man lang, if ever man may confusing pa dito, at least you already have the foresight of what is to come. And if ever man na mas yung medyo naintindihan nyo na ito, then magiging advantage nyo na rin yung advance, yung ibang na-discuss ko dito sa mga future lessons. Kasi nakikita nyo na right now yung actual talaga na application niya, yung nakikita natin. Now, now that we're seeing na price is not breaking, this area, we're still in an area of fair value. Don't forget that. These are free money mo. These are free money and there was intention backing this up. Backing this up na gustong-gusto ng market mag-akyat. Kasi nung humina yung lakas ng mga buyers dito, ang banks na mismo gumawa ng paraan. They grabbed sell-side liquidity and push price upwards. So ibig sabihin po, sa totoo lang, drawdown po yung mga position ng banks dito. Sila po yung nag-sell to buy. So in the future, balikan talaga itong area na yan. So, as you can see, I'll just give you a picture lang what happened. Okay? So kung hindi binalikan yung wick, sandali. Nangyari na, wala na naman. Saan ba yun? Ayun, dito. Okay. Just use it. Yun. Ako, mahilig kasi ako magawa ng refinement na ganun. So, if that's the case, hindi nag-top. Pero if we include the entire candle, yung order block talaga mismo, as you can see, binalikan yung candle na yun. It just shows that there is really no way talaga, sir, na kapag ka merong moves na mga very impulsive, there's no way that the banks are not involved. They're always involved in every transaction. Ganyan. So, as you can see, bumalik yung price. If ever na dito talaga ako, then I would have missed this, kumbaga, this opportunity. Well, anyway, going back, yun, this becomes a market maker trap. Kumbaga, saka, yung market maker trap doesn't really mean na talagang kailangan talaga like equal talaga lahat. Okay? Remember that market maker trap, ang purpose lang talaga is for price to generate liquidity lang talaga. Okay? So if you're not seeing this as a market maker trap, then you might as well see this as, price creating a very, very healthy, kumbaga parang trend line liquidity, if you will. Okay? Or it could be in a form of compression. You can see kasi what is happening, we're having equal lows right here. Price is compressing. Diba? So it's creating more buy side liquidity. Of course, yung ideal talaga nito sana, sir, is mag-grab siya ng sell side, diba? To fuel. But then, since there's not that much, there's no need naman din anymore. And since we already have multiple sweeps naman din, then we're just waiting na lang talaga for the market to say, okay, I'm in. Ako muna, wag muna kayo. They put muna, wait for my signal. And the signal is this. Ito yung signal. The market has already kumbaga, achieved its mission. But then our job is to investigate. Hindi na yung, because of this, I assume that price will move up. Pero you have to check if there was indeed a sweep. If you're not convinced with this, you could try to look prior to this move up if ano ba yung mga nangyayari dito. Okay? If meron bang sweep, so just like this one, kita natin, may sell side liquidity. This is a strong drawn liquidity. Saan ba yung note ko? Equal lows, equal highs, relatively equal lows, relatively equal highs. Diba? So, that becomes a strong area. Now, saan ba yung 13? Okay, ito, this is 3 p.m. Now, ito na yung sinasabi natin na if ever magbabay tayo, we must always aim for high risk reward. Okay? And we must make sure na we are also putting to consideration yung areas of discount and areas of premium. Okay? So, nandito na yung price sa taas by 3 p.m. Okay? So, at the same time, you have seen that this entire area is your area of reaccumulation. So, you have the option now, sali na itong fair value gap. You have the option now to diversify. Pwede kayo maglagay dito. Okay lang ba, sir, kung tanggalin ko muna itong lahat ng drawing para at least mas ma-focus tayo dito? Okay. Importante is na nagawa lang natin ng story. Okay. So now, this is reaccumulation. Yan. Hindi siya reaccumulation. This is accumulation. Okay? So dito po, nag-start ulit yung price na reset yung cycle. Okay? And from here, umakyat yung price. And now, nagtataka ko, ba't di ko ginamit yung gun box? So ulitin ko yung so I'm gonna be using this area right here. Yan. Okay. So as you can see, this is where we could diversify. Since nandito C15, C3 p.m., let me just check. Yan. Below this is an area of discount below this. And you could also see naman din, kahit na ba hindi na tayo maglagay ng mga indication, we see na may fair value gap right there. And this is a good area where price could gravitate. Di ba po? Could gravitate into, not meaning na mag-buy ka agad, pero point of gravitation din, if willing naman din ako mag-buy dito, halimbawa lang mag-retrace ang price dito, tsaka willing ako mag-buy dito, hindi mas willing ako mag-buy dito. Diba? Like, mas willing ako mag-place na buy dyan. You could diversify, pwedeng ganyan, pwede rin ganito. So, for the sake of measurement muna, okay? So, halimbawa, dito tayo mag-enter. Saan ba yung take profit natin? If ever na dito tayo, meron tayong trouble area right here, then we could just target muna right here. Let's see if through this entry right here, we could get ba a good risk reward. Makapag 3R na ba tayo? Kasi kung makapag 3R tayo dito, magawa natin ng para na maging 3 yung risk reward, 3R yung maging reward sa atin, then much more. Since alam natin na this will be a target now, much more na kung iangat natin. Diba? Yun yung point ko. Kailangan at least man lang sa mga malalapit na area, good na dating risk reward. So ngayon, we have 2.8 or 2.9. So kung ibababa natin konti para maging 3, good na siya. Di ba po? So, let's see if gawin natin 50%, hindi na trigger kasi we're looking for that 6, di ba? So, at most, let me try to see if kaya ba ng, hindi na niya nakayanan yung 5. I think 4. 4 could, okay? Kaya, for me, 3 is already a good number. And if you want to add confluence, since may fair value gap naman dyan, you could play around, no? For Thunders, you know that this is the kill zone. Ito yung kumbaga yung pinaka-optimal trading entry, yung OTE natin. This is the most optimal area to place a buy. Not here, not somewhere else, pero here. Okay? While others are waiting for this candle to close, they'll be placing their buy right here. Tapos maybe dyan or siguro dito. There's nothing wrong, no? Lalo na may times kasi, sir, na hindi natin mabutan kasi busy tayo. Wala namang problema. For as long as you have to make sure na, halimbawa, dito tayo nakapagpasok. Okay? Make sure na yung mga nearest areas natin, halimbawa, dyan, then you're planning to put your stop loss below. Yan, yung week na yan. Make sure na dito sa trouble area natin, in which yung next trouble area pala natin is yan yung natin. Kailangan maganda yung risk reward. So let's see, kapag 3 tayo. Yan. Kapag 3 tayo, then you wait for price to retrace. Halimbawa, nandyan yung candle. You wait for price na babalik siya dyan for the sake of consistency, sir. I mean, for the sake of profitability. Okay? So, ngayon, kapag 3R pala ko dito, then ibig sabihin, this is the higher time frame objective. I could target that area right there to give me 5R already. So even if na-late ka, you're still looking for ways that, despite medyo na-late ka, you are still coming in, carrying with you, okay, a much better edge. No? You're not just entering with 1 to 2 risk reward. Compare those na nakapagpasok talaga dyan na stop loss, tapos ang take profit is nandyan, having only 1.8, di ba? So, sila nga, pumapasok on time, 1.8. Ako, hindi ako malate, pero 1 to 6 reward naman yung papanalunin ko. Am I right? Tama po ba, sir? Yung parang mentality natin doon.
No, sir.
Would you agree?
Kasi, yes, the risk-reward ratio niya ang laki.
Diba? So, how did we catch this? Just by making out the stories, no? Making stories no talaga. Now, yun lang, since progressive ang learning, we have to make sure na if things get confusing, go back to the basics. First, identify market structure. Okay? Is it trending? Trending ba? Is it ranging? Okay? Then if it's trending, ano bang phase? Anong phase ng market? Pero since we're not into that anymore, you just simply map your structure. Ganun lang, di ba? So, under market structure, once na-confirm mo na kung ano ba siya, kung trending or ranging, so baka naging ranging yan dahil nasa lower time frame ka na bumigla, so you have to check your time frame. Then you map your structure. Now, since since nakikita mo na ano ba yung strong lows, then you could strategize within that area. Okay? So, at least man lang na, halimbawa, you're so overwhelmed with the opportunities right here, halimbawa lang, tapos alam mo na nandito yung mga opportunities, then gagawin mo is you just try to, you create your story down here, halimbawa lang, but at the same time, you also create a trading plan right here. By marking up those, valid areas pa rin. Kagaya nito, sir, dito, this sequence, meron tayong low, pero hindi nakapag-sweep. Ito, nakapag-sweep. Diba? So, ibig sabihin, this becomes, meron talagang intention to move up. Then, ibig sabihin, this entire area, okay, is actually a market maker trap for price to move up. Thinking that price would go down kasi nag-move sa sideways, and then, diba, nag-grab sa liquidity sa baba. Anong nangyari dito, sir, if ito drawing ko? Mag-move sa sideways, and then suddenly, bumaba, next umakyat. Diba? So this is actually a buy model yung ginawa natin sa market maker trap. You just swept liquidity to move up. Okay? And it's an advantage for us to see this na from, not coming from hindsight kasi it gives strength. So, if ever man gagawa tayo ng analysis na kung babalik dito ang price, dito ako magda-diversify ng risk. Kasi nga, naintindihan na natin ano nangyari dito. Okay? And, yun yung natin, yun yung, kumbaga, yung pinakapunto ko dito. For as long as you know that this is a strong low, ibig sabihin, price could anytime drop all the way down here. Diba? So, ibig sabihin, if price would drop all the way down here, ito yung gusto ko. Let me just try to check saan may 50%. Yun, okay, below this area, okay, magda-drop ako dito, then I would love to trade this. Wala namang problema. Okay? For as long as may context tayo sa tinatrade. So, yun, maganda yung masyadong risk reward. So, move natin towards current price action. Okay? So, paano itong gawin to? Okay, let's apply. Tanggalin natin lahat ng drawing. Yan. And let's just mark up. By the way, I have something to say in advance. Okay? Sana i-consider nyo. I'm not saying this para, pero yung, the highs and lows are, shortcut na lang, news highs and lows are strong draws on, are strong DOLs. What do I mean? Ibig sabihin, since this is the news, okay, ito yung news scandal. Let me just show you sa 5-minute mas kita na. Ito yon, di ba? Ito yung news scandal. Itong high tsaka low na na-generate na news becomes a very, very, very strong draw on liquidity. Ibig sabihin, gagamitin ito to fuel price in a direction. Ang nangyari lang is since Friday ito nangyari, that's the reason why na nung nag-grab yung sell-side liquidity, hindi siya nakapag-akyat kaagad. I think there's a greater purpose for this in the future. Ang point ko lang dito is, if ever naman mag-sell tayo dito sa area dito sa taas, it's better wag na lang kasi malaki yung chance talaga na ma-stop loss, i-raid lang yan, aakyat na gusto before bababa ulit. Okay? So kung magsa-sell man lang tayo, but laging gumagala yung chart ko sa nila. So magsa-sell man lang tayo, we could look for sales right here. Diba? Kasi this is market maker trap Tapos, nagkaroon tayo ng manipulation. This is a concert candle right here. Baba. Correct? Kasi kung dito na tayo, this becomes a strong draw on liquidity already na price would trade into. So stop loss niya talaga lahat. Kasi this is may mga stop loss dito eh. So why would we sell in an area of liquidity? Diba? It's just so dangerous. Okay? So why not? Dito tayo mag-sell. This is our hope for today. I mean, for this pair. And it's still true. Kasi nga, why? Not only we have remember, nasa bearish na tayo na structure. Okay? And yung change of character natin was sa 5 minutes naman kasi tayo, no? Kasi sa 15 minutes, let's look for a change of character sa 15 minutes. Ito, dito yung change of character natin. At the same time, naging break na rin at the same time. So very volatile kasi last Friday. So yung point is we're so bearish and now we're looking for our previous day. Kagaya yung tinuro ko sa iyo, sir, last session. You turn on the sessions indicator, you mark up your supplies. Okay? So parang tip na lang din ito. No? This is complementary to whatever strategy we have right now. So yung meron lang natin is we have a fair value gap right here. Check ha. Okay? So medyo we're just gonna mark up muna lahat. Okay? Sama natin. Hindi natin isama itong lowest part ng week siguro. Kasi I think na-tap na. So dito na tayo banda. Yan, hanggang dito. Okay? So we also have this area dito. Could use na the wicks lang. So we're just looking for confluences, no? Or yung para pinaka ano na to. So we could also use mark up this entire yung nag-range itong accumulation yan. Disregarding this muna. So if you try to see, yung pinaka-common area natin is around this area. Na merong ito, meron dito, at meron ding row ito. So let me just give you this. Yan. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung nagme-make sense. I mean, hindi sa nagme-make sense lang, pero ito yung marami masyadong nag-overlap na mga confluences. Meron na tayo dito, around 50%. Yan. Meron na din tayong ito. Medyo magandang area siya to sell if itong distribution na itong micro distribution ang i-base natin kasi medyo mas mataas siya, meaning mas maganda yung risk reward. And at the same time, kung sa buong week, ito rin yung parang 50% niya. So, I think this is good already. Maganda. So, we'll just be waiting na lang talaga kung anong mangyari pagdating ng price dito. And ngayon, what we're seeing is we are seeing a build-up of liquidity. Buy-side liquidity. Okay? Since, tinan nyo. Okay? This is actually a relatively equal low. Let me just see kung ilan ba yung pip difference dito. Basta hindi talaga yung average, talaga. Yan, around 1.8 pips lang. Okay? So this is relatively equal low. Yan. Tapos, this is, parang compressing na rin siya at the same time. Okay? So, yung point ko lang dito is, kahit na ba magbe-break niyan sa baba, okay? It just gives this area much more, much more strength ba? Na mas magiging attracted dito yung price ng banks. Okay? So since today is Monday, it's not really a day na talagang we should be excited about. Kasi usually sa Monday, tinatapos lang ng market yung hindi nila natapos last Friday. Okay? Yun yung actually nangyayari sa Monday. So if ever na today, gagawin ng market is bababa siya dito, ganyan, bababa, ganyan. Tapos nag-end ng ganito, then meaning, nag-create siya ng malaking complex liquidity, kumbaga. Diba? So, by Tuesday, saka na yan magpipick up ng volume. Pagdating nun, bababa ni market. Pero if ever nababalik din dyan, then why not? Diba? Let's just be aware na dapat before talaga dating yung price dito, there's already been lots of parang lots of scenarios na ginagawa dito ng banks to make price appear as if na parang sell talaga. Talagang to trick the majority of traders, no matter where they are situated in the world, tricking them into thinking na selling na yung market. So I'll be looking for sales. Okay? So, kasi kung ganon, then obviously, it would work on their favor ng mga large institutions. Yan. So this is a good candle actually. Tinan ko lang ano nangyari dito. 11. Sabi ganda ng pag-manipulate tapos bumaba. Okay, this is actually what we call the sponsor candle. Sacrificial buys to get that move down. Ibig sabihin, draw down pa yung mga banks. Yun. So we're creating stories that would somehow give us that confidence. So why we're expecting price to trade below. As long as walang news, let me just check. Wala naman. Okay. So, yung gagawin natin dito is just gonna be, or pwede nga, maglagay tayo ng alert lang, tapos pwede maglagay dito na monitor for potential. That's always use potential para hindi masira yung psychology natin. Okay. So yun po yung tama rin ng okay? So ngayon, paano ba? Ano ba mangyari how will we know na price will not drop even if it reaches here? Kapag once it moves up, Okay, wala siyang confirmation obviously, pero at the same time kapag i-breach niya ito, okay? Kapag i-breach niya ito, meaning the market already wants to take out this strong news high, okay, before moving down. Yan po yung reason why you have to monitor. Hindi lang yung puro ano tayo, parang puro hula, but then you have to monitor. But for as long as, let's say, safe naman, like you're willing naman into risk, you could place your limit orders. So, nothing wrong with that. But then, this is a strong DOL. So, this is a news high eh. Or pwede kayo maglagay dito ng news high.
Sir, for example po, may ano lang ako.
Yes.
Kunwaring yung plotting niya po, yung dito, kunwari na hit po yung SL, yung dito po sa ano.
Dito?
Kunwari na hit, nag-open po tayo ng position niya, tapos maglalagay po ng SL. Tapos na-hit po yung SL niya, mag-ano po uli kayo, magre-sell po uli kayo dito sa news high po.
Kapag ka mas-sweep, and pag sinabi nating sweep, kailangan talaga na may wick talaga, tapos hindi talaga siya like yung candle close, hindi. Kailangan sweep talaga. So, kung within the day, if it's still within the day, within that opportunity, then I would still trade. Kasi pag inabutan ng, let's say, 2 a.m., I would wait for the next opportunity. At least, mas nakikita ko na kung talagang sweep ba yung nangyari. Yun yung akin lang din. Tsaka imagine niyo, sir, so 1 to 3 risk reward out of 10 trades, if you lose 7 times, that is minus 7%. Mamanalo tayo, that is 9%. Remaining 3, di ba? We're still up 2%. Profit pa rin. So, 30% win rate. Much more kung, let's say, 5R tayo. Okay? Let's say 30% or let's say 20% ang win rate natin. Okay? So, we have 10%, and we have 8% natalo. So, we're still up 2%. Diba? Yung pagka-profit natin sa mga 1 to 5. Even if, tama ba? Tama ba ginagawa ko? 1 to 5, those 20% win rate. Imagine, ano ba yung 20% win rate? Halos, wala naman talaga itong, halos parang, even yung mga, kahit na ba yung nagsusugal sa yung nagsasabong, parang I think yung win rate nila is around, mga 30, 40% or 50%. Ito, kahit 20% na lang talaga, like, in 1 month, 5 times ka or siguro 10 times ka nagpakita, tapos twice lang na nanalo yung manok mo. We're still profitable. So, that's what I mean. If we fix one thing dito sa trading natin, in which lagi ko nang inuulit, it's in our head, sa mind talaga natin, we focus on parang yung how the casinos operate, yung talagang they know ba na the house is always in favor with, with the wins, di ba? Then, they would be in business even kahit ilang taon na ba. Even though na meron silang mga months na talagang you're not doing well kasi puro panalo yung mga naglalaro. Okay? But then they know, that they have the upper hand. They have the upper hand, and it's just a matter of time na nanalo. So, dito, halimbawa, sir, may entry, halimbawa na meron tayong opportunity dito. And let's say, okay, pagdating ng price dito, we do not want to enter while candles are still very, very strong. Okay? Siguro, we would want to see if ever lang na darating yung price dito na point na mag-sweep lang siya, konti lang, halimbawa lang, o week lang, then pwede naman din, kasi it would be a good indication na magre-reverse na siya. Kasi kapag malaki ang candles, ibig sabihin, tapos magsisell pa rin tayo, we're just, kumbaga parang sinasabi natin na I am disregarding price action. Price action tells momentum. Momentum, patterns, structure, and even price itself. So, Not unless kung talagang tanggap na talaga natin, no matter what happens, you will not be affected. If you could assure yourself that you will not be affected psychologically, then you could take this trade. Maglalagay na lang tayo ng sell limit. Okay? Pwede tayo mag-sell limit dito. Pero let's just check, no, halimbawa dito. Saan ba yung next draw liquidity natin? Let's say dito tayo. Let's say, dyan yung stop loss. For the sake of measurement lang. Target natin yung previous day's low. Then yung di ba? If ever na bearish tayo, magiging weak low ito, then therefore, ito target natin. So, yun, 1 lang yung risk reward, so napakapangit. Let's see where we could get 3. So, since yung 3 naman is lining up dito sa, dito sa area na ito, then, I don't know about you, pero it would be better if dito na lang tayo maghanap ng entry. Diyan, we want to diversify, no problem. At least dito na tayo maglalaro because wala na tayong margin for profit for a good risk reward since ito na talaga yung pinaka-drawn liquidity natin. So, if ever nagagawa tayo ng isa pang entry, we could put to consideration ito. Dali. Just by being creative, meron tayong fair value gap right here. Itong fair value gap natin, isama natin yung upper part ng 50%. At least may context pa rin. Yan. So, medyo 6R na yan. So, gagawin natin para hindi masyado, may room yung price. At least na lang yan. May 4R na tayo. Yan. So, even if matalo tayo dito ng 1, okay, para pa rin tayo nakapag-TP ng isang trade. Kasi this is 3R eh. And ito, mabawasan na ito ng 1R. So, parang 3 pa rin yung panalo natin. There is a way na usually ginagawa ko kapag nakikita ko na parang bababa talaga yung market. Pero I think it's gonna reach for higher prices. Ginagawa ko is sinesame ko lahat yung stop loss. Kailang sacrifice na yung risk reward dito. Pero at least man lang, naglalaro na ako within 2 point something onwards. Hindi na yung 1 na lang, yung 1R, yung below 2. At least nandun na yung nandun na yung range, no? So, if price would move up, ganyan, trigger yan, baba, yan. So, at least, up tayo na 7R, ma-trigger lahat ito. Yan. So, if price moves beyond that, I'm gonna check kung ano ba yung daily loss limit ko. If my daily loss limit is, let's say, 50%, 0.50%, tapos if I think that this is already equivalent to 0.50%, then I'm not gonna trade anymore. Since part naman siya ng trading plan ko na I will not risk more than 0.50% in one day. So, yun talaga yung yan yung natin. As we just review, you wait for price to confirm kasi ito pa naman yung first time na nag-create ng BOS yung market towards the downside. Nag-show ng bear signal. So, mali mo, no? Tomorrow, kasi nga, ilagay mo sa, sa trading journal mo na this was a Monday trade, a position last Monday. So, be better siguro if I wait for Tuesday opportunity. Parang ganun. May question?
So, sir, wala naman po.
Okay. Just keep learning fun lang. And if ever, gaganap sir, growth mindset lang po palagi. Halimbawa, sir, na merong you have hit a wall na, halimbawa, sir, may malaking boulder. You don't know what to do. Huwag yung parang dead-end mentality na parang, this is a roadblock na parang hindi ko na talaga, You see it as an opportunity that, I could still grow in this area. Itatanong ko ito next time. Yun, lista mo kaagad yun. Kasi the moment na tanggap na natin na, let's say, halimbawa, may losing trade tayo, we could still make that losing trade a winning trade eh. Look for ways na maging winning trade yan. Halimbawa, sir, na stop loss tayo, halimbawa lang, na halimbawa lang yung market is ganito. Tapos bumaba. Okay? Ganyan na lang. Ganyan. Isa na lang pa rin, hindi masyadong mas good. Yan. Diba, yan yung ano natin, natalo. Then wag natin hayaan na maging losing trade yan. Gagawin natin, paano ko ba ito gawin na maging winning trade? So maybe next time around, I'll put my stop loss above. Tsaka, kasi, doesn't mean na you always have to make it a winning trade na dito sa visual ano. Pero, in your mind, once you try to create a solution out of what went wrong, that is already a plus factor for you. Isipin mo na lang na, kung magkano man yan, let's say, natalo ka ng, let's say, sa prop firm, nag-risk ka ng, let's say, $250. That is 0.25, halimbawa, ng 100K. So, just imagine na you paid $250 for this specific experience, for this specific data. Okay? Kasi, sino ba yung nagsabi na, na quote na, the person who wins the battle of fist and blood, ano yun, is the one na with the most scars. Siya daw. Hindi daw yung talagang bago sa training na kaka-deploy lang, sige, ready ka na sa ano mo, masyado ka ng fit, punta ka na dun sa forest, labanin mo yung doon. Hindi yun. But those na yun talagang may scar na kasi alam na niya paano. He knows the pain, he knows the hurt, he knows how to recover himself, he knows how to manage, he knows how to remain stable and calm despite na may knife na siguro sa kanyang paa. Ano ba? I don't know. So, it's different, no? Kaya, every time you lose, think of it as, okay, I paid this much, kung magkano ng stop loss mo, I paid this much to gain this experience. Kasi who on earth would give you, even ako sir, kung pwede lang, lahat ng experience ko, ipapasa ko lang, ilalagay sa USB, kailan hindi pwede eh. There's no way. Puro, even if pinapakita mo sa iyo ito, very, parang it looks like parang ina-apply na talaga. Pero, ang dating kasi nito is parang theory pa rin. Theory na parang applied theory, pero sa atin mismo, this is still theory. You're just saying that it works, it sometimes not works, okay? Most of the time, break even, but I'm showing you how to get away with it by kasi nga, di ba, sir, sa Strong 500, I am considered the advanced risk manager kasi I really am looking for, doon talaga ako kilala. Advanced, I'm an arm trader ako. Advanced risk manager. Because I always make sure that whatever it is that I'm doing in the market, it has to be precise. Bahala ma-miss ko yung opportunities, bahala ma-miss ko for as long as I know that even if I hit stop loss, this is just equivalent to 0.000 something na account. Or di kaya if matipi, this is more than what early impulsive traders are making. Yes, natitipi din sila. Yan, halimbawa, natitipi din. Yan ang stop loss natin. Yan, take profit. Pagdating ng price dito, yan, tapos 1 to 2 risk reward. Ako, maybe I have many diversified entries that dito, siguro, I have, ano nangyari dito? Siguro may entry ako, siguro may 3 entries ako dito. May 6R, 7R, 4R. O siguro, 5R. O, di ba? Parang, for me, I'd rather be that kind of person than a person who parang just, parang parang, I don't know, siguro it's just me. Pero yung point ko dito, sir, is there's always a price to pay with everything na we want to gain. So if you want to gain yung talagang applied knowledge, then you really have to experience the losses, the moments when I say na hindi mag-work. Diba? Sinasabi ko, may times sir, hindi mag-work. Sometimes you will experience na matalo talaga yung trade mo. Okay? So, you have to experience it. Kumbaga, kailangan mo experience it. Even though I wish na hindi. Pero how I wish you wouldn't. Pero that's the same wish I also wish for myself. Kaya lang it happens. Okay? I don't want to sugarcoat everything, but I'm showing you how to do it in the most, kumbaga, ano pinaka-safe, kumbaga, diba? So, by the way, sir, itong you're in day 6, no? So kapag ka matapos mo yun, may part 2 pa yun. Okay? So, yun, growth mindset. Ilista mo lang, sir, kung anong mga questions. Tapos if you think na you have questions and then ayaw mo man na mag-proceed hanggat di mo yun maano, then yun, mag-session tayo sa next meeting. MWF pa rin, sir. Kaya lang, yun nga, sinasabi ko sa in advance na there are so many unforeseen events na yun, may times talaga na I would really apologize talaga kasi hindi talaga inaasahan.
Okay lang. Naiintindihan ko naman po. No problem.
Kaya I so appreciate your understanding. Na talaga na-appreciate ko yun, sir. And yun nga, kung available naman din ako, talaga minsan nag-overtime pa nga ako kasi this is not actually, I don't consider this work, this is part of me na kasi parang this is, kumbaga, passion na, kumbaga.
Yes, sir. I feel it.
Yun. So, yun, baka if ever wala na, yun, just keep watching the videos and if
Yes, sir.
yun nga, sir, ano yan?
Yung part tapusin ko po ngayon after po ng session natin. Panoorin ko po yung part 2 agad.
Oo, yun. And if ever po, sir, na matapos ka na, sir, ng tawag nito, yung first part, next makamove ka na sa second part, pwede ka na mag-try, maggawa, mag-open ng free trial ng FTMO. Subukan mo lang, wala namang bayad. Yung proper.
Okay.
Subukan mo mag-open nun. Tapos, actually, it's still too early. Pero at least man lang makapag-experience ka na. Parang talagang with the rules and all. Di ba?
Pero sir, hindi niyo pa po na sa akin yung may yung ano po ba yun yung
yung playbook, wala pa yan. Wala pa yan. Hindi pa yun kasi future pa yan.
Okay.
Yun. So, wala pa yan. It's okay. Hindi pa natin maintindihan yun for now. Like, hindi pa talaga maintindihan. So, we really have to know a couple of things pa. So, what else? Ikaw din, do you have any question?
So far, wala, Mick. Masabtan man
Wala.
naman.
Okay. Ito si Dennis, sir, grabe data nito. Kumbaga, kung battle scars, grabe yung battle scars nito. So, grabe. How many months na din worth of data yung na journal din? Months or years na ba? What of years?
Ang tarong na Mick is months pa lang pero years na pero ang tarong jud na context sa akong journal is months pa.
Okay. So, nag-journal na siya for years already pero ngayon yung parang yung with the better context ba? I don't. So, but the point is he's very diligent with his journal. Very easy naman, sir. Ang journal lang naman kasi just requires the date, okay, yung price, date, price tuloy, yung date, tapos ano ba yung araw, okay? So, pwede mo na isama yun sa date kasi kailangan kasi makita ang date, Monday ka ba nag-trade, Tuesday, ano ba? Pagkatapos na, you just also, yung next na bracket niya would be the pair, okay? Anong session ka nag-trade nun? Okay, if it's London, if it's tapos isa pa is triggered by ito or wala. If this is missed, okay, tapos lagyan mo dyan yung entry price mo, tapos yung risk reward, yan yung mga typical stuffs when managing your position. Tapos yung summary, anong notes mo. Yun yung parang yung mga kailangan lang. Tapos there's something, tapos yung yung before and after na, example sir, may setup ganito, ganyan. So, i-click mo yan, copy link, ganyan. I-paste mo dun sa before, and then, after the trade has realized, pag na-TP na yan or na-stop loss, i-copy link mo naman, i-paste mo sa after. That is what you're gonna be doing during the weekend. You review, you modify, and you fortify for next week. That's how you improve. That's how we improve. Kumbaga, until such time, sir, na magiging I don't know how to explain it. Kasi noon, sir, di ko rin maintindihan yung sinabi ni Sean na magiging part lang talaga sa'yo. Yung ano, ano ito, sinasabi nila yung trading. Na no matter what time frame, imagine sir, no matter what time frame, hindi ka na halimbawa, punta tayo dito sa Euro USD, tapos close to lahat, ganyan. Tapos, let me just keep it. Halimbawa, hanggat saan kaya yung kaya ng dito. Ano ba ito? This is nalagyan. Ayun pala. Okay, Wednesday. Kasi sa screen ko, hindi ko nakikita. Wednesday, August 14. So Wednesday, it's actually a good, it's actually a good day to trade. Pero we could start with Tuesday, ganyan. Bilisan ko lang. Let me just, sometimes I'm putting myself to the test din eh. Hindi naman sa ibig sabihin na, ito, no context at all, hindi ko nakikita ano bang structure. Lalo na ito na this is, ano bang time frame to? This is 5 minutes. Okay? So, dali lang sir. Just gonna analyze it. Sisilip-silipin ko lang muna eh. Dito ako papasok. I'm not sure if bullish siya. So I could be wrong. Siguro muna. In the meantime. So for this case, gagawin ko muna itong right para makita ko lang. Papasok ako dito sa dyan. Oops. Ano nangyayari dito? So sandali lang sir ako sa'yo. Sana yun? Nawala na naman. Okay. Ito naman yung sakit ng ng chart ko biglang tumatalon. Let's just see. So, yung entry ko, just to give room muna and then di mo na maging aggressive sa stop loss. Para makapaghinga. Kasi I really don't know the structure. Okay, ganyan yung maging itsura ko. In the meantime, sige, this is 5R, okay? For me. So, this is combined na ng lahat ng alam ko na context. Okay. So, dito pa pala nag-start yung ano ko, yung day. So, yan, for me. Yan, this is creating relatively equal lows. Ayun, I'm in the trade already. Okay, so let me just try to zoom in. Papasok ako ulit. I'm gonna be placing another trade. Diyan. Oops. Oh my. Sige, I think yun lang siguro ang i-ano ko. Kasi I think the more na actually, I'm just curious na anong nangyari doon. Ayun, muntik pala na stop loss, no? Yun, at buti na may room. Okay, let's just see. Ayun, so, na TP, we have 4, we have 5. Okay, 4, we have 5. Let's just see what happens. Weird, no? Pero, na-learn ko ito sa actually experience talaga. Experience has enabled me to let me see if maganda ba yung risk reward nito. Hindi ko kasi makita. 8 na pala. Sige, I'm willing. Bakit pala? Okay. So, let's see. Yun, as triggered. Let me see if I could enter. Wala. Ayun, pasok na naman. Fasting account. Actually. Yung prop firm. Ayun. So, grabe na, umakyat pa yung trade. Ayun, papasok ako dito. Weird, pero I don't have any context. Even sa mga TP, hindi ko na talaga alam. So, I'll assume na this is 1 to 5. Ayun. Okay. So 1 to 4, risk reward. Ba't wala pang retracement? Ano mangyayari dito? Ano bang,
Diretso.
feel ko magre-retrace to, pero ayun, nagsa-sideways, pero makatrap na naman ito. I'll just be cautious lang with this area kasi may fair value gap. May fair value gap na susilang. I'm just gonna do this. Ganito lang yung gagawin ko. And estimate ko lang yung 50%. Again, sir, combination ito ng mga advanced pa talaga ng mga concept sites. Okay na, di mo pa masyado maintindihan if ever. This is 1 to 4. Ang 5 is, kaya siguro ng 5. Yan, sige daw. Tapos, hindi ko kasi, baka rin magre-retrace na ito. Ayun! Okay? So, may ano na tayo, hoping na ma-break ito. Kahit ito man lang, problem is wala. Okay? Hindi na break. Oh my God. Okay? So, nagiging PUI ko ulit ito. So, I'm just gonna be trading this again. Ganun lang kasimple. Wala nang kunwari, dyan lang muna, stop loss. I'll just try my, yan. Diba, nawawala na ako sa drawing. Yan, okay. So, take profit would be here. Stop loss would be, sana maganda yung risk reward. Wala na akong context talaga. 1 to 6, so medyo greedy na ako niyan. Mga 1 to 5 pa rin. Oh my. Trigger ba? O, di ba? Sa sobrang greedy, di na trigger. Ay, nako. Pero kita nyo naman, it's just a matter of, at least nakita nyo rin na nami-miss din, minsan. Ganyan. Pero at least natipi na yung 1 to 6. O, di ba? 1 to 6, natipi. And let's say I'll be aggressive on this one. Place lang ako ng buy. Kasi this is very typical. May sweep na ng liquidity. So, I could place my buy there. Stop loss ko below niyan. Usually, 3 deviations yan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ayan, di ba? So, deviation trading din yun. Ito, fair value gap. Trimline, oh my God, babalik dito. Sandali. Panalo na ito, no? Pero I'll be entering right here naman kasi ito lang yung nag-sweep na klaro. So, dyan pa rin yung trade ko. Tingnan nyo, sir, very risky. Hindi talaga maganda mag-buy dyan. So, maghanap ako dito ng, ito yung medyo concept na na-discuss natin so far. Ito yung medyo medyo may variation naman, pero at the same lang, siya lang yung, within the streamline, siya lang yung parang may intention, parang may protected law. Kasi ito, this is creating, ayun, I think news ito. Ayun, TP ulit. 7R. Okay? So yun lang. Okay, yung point ko is, ba't walang, may talo. I think walang talo, isang miss. I think miscalculation lang. Ito kasi I think nag-speed analyze lang din ako nito. Supposedly hindi masyado greedy. So yun, if ever na document ito, then sa pagdating ng Saturday, what could I have done better? Okay, next time hindi ako magmadali. O yun, di ba? Kasi nag-speed analyze pa ako nito na time. I remember, next time, I should spend time pala. Yan. O yun, di ba? So, wala na sir. Let me just compute. 6R. 6 plus 4, 10. Plus 7, 17. Plus 6. This is 23. This is 20. Halos mga 29 na. 29. We have 36.5. Let's say 37 na lang. 37. Kung sa 100k account, 37,000 USD. If take 1% ka lang. 37,000 USD in just ilang days. 1. Grabe, napaka-aggressive, no? 2 days. 1, 2. Ayan, reality naman din ito. Wala naman talaga itong, wala naman talaga akong ginawang kababalaghan. This is my session breaker tayo. 2 days, 37K. 37K is, magkano ba yan? 37. Ilang 37K din? 56.4 din. 2 million, 86. So, 2 million, 86, 80% nun, 1.7, 1.669, yan na yung profit split mo. So, after 2 days, pwede ka na mag-stop mag-trade. Di ba? Wait ka na sa payout. Yan na lang trabaho mo. Ay, diba? So, yun lang, my encouragement lang is, how I wish I could pass this. Diba? But then, yun lang, my job lang talaga really is just to show you how to build the habit of backtesting and applying. Kasi only through experience shall you have the confidence. Mahirap kaya 5 minutes lang tapos wala kang context. Ito. Because of this, after nito, puro streamline, nag-equal lows, yun, I have the feeling na tuloy na maakyat yung market. Depende if mag-sweep siya ng liquidity. Yes, nag-sweep siya ng liquidity. If hindi ito ma-break dito sa taas, hindi siya mag-bullish. Ayun siya, nag-change of character na sa baba. Ano ba? Hindi ko masyado maintindihan. So, supposedly, fail. That failed. So this could be a higher time frame. So this could be a higher time frame. Kasi weak ito sa higher time frame. So therefore, ito yung structure point. Nagkaroon ng break of structure. I think bearish na ito at this point. Sana mag-sweep. Pero if hindi mag-sweep, I could consider this one, itong equal highs dito as yung mismong, na niya, mismong sweep niya. Yan. You're still there pa, sir, no? Tatapusin lang natin itong, curious lang talaga ako nito. Yeah. Sige. Actually, I could have sold already. Mas early pa kailang. Hindi ko naman na-take. Naurong ko na sold. Diyan dapat yun. Ang layo pa. Sige lang. First is first. Oh my, news. News ko. Binalikan yun. So tama. So tama talaga nangyari. So medyo na talaga. Anyway, I don't know anong nangyari dito. Very but biglang baka news na. Very slow na yung market at this point. So I think there's no need to be excited about anything. Not unless, last na ito, sir. Okay?
Sige lang, sir. Sige lang.
Hindi naman relevant. Yan siguro. Tapos I'm gonna be placing isang dito. Ilang equal lows. Pero this is, tingnan niyo, sir, why am I considering this although may equal lows? Di ba may fair value gap?
Apo.
Prior to that is a candle that swept previous low before moving up. Kasi dito pala nawawala ng strength yung buyers. Tingnan nyo, wala ng strength ng buyers. The fact, mayroong red candle dyan na na-confirm. And because of this, since nakikita na natin, the market intends to move up. Okay? Pero since nakukulangan, sila na mismo nag-initiate, swept, next move up. Therefore, this becomes a intense. Actually, I could place my stop loss right here. But then, for the sake of risk of para hindi masyado risky. If I'm gonna play with fire, I could place my trade right there. Lalo na kapag kaganyan yung pero just for the sake of illustration. Hindi naman tayo maano dito. So, I'm just gonna do this. Take profit. Ilan na ba ito na risk reward? It's around 4, no? Subukan ko lang. So may week ako banda para makapag-8 tayo. Yan, subukan natin. Yan. If mamiss, then consequence ko na yun. Iaangat ko ng konti para maging 10. 9, wow. If mas stop loss ako niyan, gagawa ko ng isa pa dito. Recovery. I doubt. Ay, hindi. Hindi ito. Diyan pa rin, doon sa original, pero dito po yung stop loss. So, 5R pa rin, di ba? Good pa rin siya. 5R. So, wala pa. Hindi pa bumalik yung price. Yung streamline liquidity, this could be taken. This could be equal lows. Could be taken. Or relatively equal lows right here. Lining up perfectly with this fair value gap, meaning it could be taken. Price could tap in this intention. We're seeing this. Ito yung example kanina sa higher time frame. Kung sa GU, yun, bumalik yung price. And if ma-break natin dito, tuloy-tuloy na yun. Yun, tuloy-tuloy na yun. Oh my! Ay, wait lang. Ayun, na-trigger lang pala yung entry ko. Yung isa pa. So, umakyat. Ayun. Umakyat. Actually, at this point, at this rate, if nakita ko ito, sir, honestly, kung nakita ko ito, ito pa yung time na trigger, I would have set my take profit right there. Honestly. Kasi alam ko naman na kahit dito, maganda naman yung risk reward. So, much more kung dito ko ilalagay. Better. So, nakita natin yung dalawa was, oh my God. Click ko naman yung Control Z. Anyway, that ends our muna. Right now, tapos nakikita natin yung, although medyo mabilis, pero I hope nagkaroon naman din ng sense siguro. Ilang ito? Ito yung entry ko kanina. Ito yung first. Yung first position ko, halimbawa lang, kung natatarget ako dyan sa early masyado na problem area, this is still a 3.6R. Very, very good trade. If ever dito, 7. So, na-trigger yung dalawa. This is 7 and 12. In which, I doubt kung na-trigger ito sa actual, no? So, depende sa broker. Pero, 9 plus 12, 21R in just one day. That is 1 million pesos. That's 1M. Just, sila ba ito? How many minutes of trading? Mula dito sa pagka-trigger hanggang dito sa candle na breakout na. 46 minutes. The easiest 1 million. 46. Hindi naman siya easiest. Just kidding. I'm not. Baka maging ako nito. Baka false prophet. Hindi. No. It's just matter of hindi naman luck pero calculated risk. Anyway, it's I don't wanna hold you too long para at least hindi naman din boring kasi baka next time hindi na si spot. So just keep let's just keep watching tapos take note lang sa mga questions, okay? Next i-deal natin next Tapos if you feel like sir, halimbawa sir, you feel like watching muna the videos, just let me know in advance so that I could also yung adjust ko rin yung schedule ko for that day. Halimbawa man. Hello, sir? Mic check. Badugan ko din?
Madungog mic. Basin signal siguro.
Lagi. Sige lang. Kalimot ang hiyang ko din, yung nag-session man data. Kalimot ko gano. Hindi nga naman kong backtest eh. Naka-na-learn din? Or at least man lang mag-refresher?
More on sa Mick. I'm gimension nimo ganina about sa kanang personal risk management nimo na maximum loss nimo is lang 0.50 lang day Mick, no? 0.50% daily.
Dili ang
Per
example
loss
na
per day.
Pwede ka mag-set sa imo.
Okay. I mean, ang importance pod sa daily loss na maximum
Yeah. Para at least kabalo ka ba when to stop?
Kay sometimes kay kanang more on jud ka kanang Mag-read ka ba? Gusto niyo bawi on sa ano na?
Gani. I-chat sana ako din na para before ta mag-end practice kuan.
Sige, Mick ka.
Naka-open mic man siya. Pero wala siya signal ba eh.
Signal ata Mick. Basin natungnan sa place na walay signal.
Gani. Unsa man then Gika karong Wednesday? Kuan lang gud hantod ko lang ta hantod mga 7.
What time
Kuan ta?
mag-start?
Pwede ta 5. 5 dito na ta.
Sige. Isan lang
Isan lang ako ang ang link. Tapos okay lang man ka dito sa kuan din no sa bahada.
Okay rin kayo. Na namin mga commute naman ko dito na side. One ride lang.
Unsa ginasakayan na din para mo diretso dito sa sa flyover. Tapos padulong sa City Gate na road.
Buhangin, tibong ko.
Ay, mutulog din na sa flyover. Ang jeep.
Flyover. Sa na siya, sa muliko na siya sa Buhangin Gym. Dito banda tong sa Milan tapos Buhangin Gym.
So one ride lang di ka?
One ride lang pag dito. Pero depende sa sa pag late na kayo. Wala na kayo jeep.
Pwede man ta na mag earlier tagamay, mga 4:30 para ang 30 minutes na buffer kay murag kuan ba kana murag theory sa ba. No?
Pwede prepare para magano ta.
Gani para at least si Nathan murag kuan siya ba? Murag chill man siya no? Chill man siya nga person no? Murag lingaw man pod.
Kanang ano siya, kanang compose kayo siya,
yeah. Kuan kay siya, kanang balance kay siya mong isip ba? Tapos kanang kuan ba kanang G-pod kay siya sa mga ingana gani, dili siya makornihan.
Like-minded kayo. Para kita.
Gani, murag same ta ganang wavelength.
Murag kita gani. Nagtalk is Alex about forex niya. Naminaw po siya ba kay daga crypto po dahil siya na siya. Nag-share po
pero
siya.
more on siya ba? Kanang ganing murag mag-investor approach, murag hold approach.
Ang ana. So,
wala naman.
Interested siya sa sa business or sa business person siya.
Interested siya for now, dili pa niya makita yung sarili ngita sa siya stable na income. Tama man. Tama man po siya. Bantog, kuan ka ng 5 pa jud ka pinyang available na time.
Kaya naman siya work. Jud?
So, ako sa isa to na-end na.
Signal na mic. Nawala ang signal niyo.
There. Wait, chat. PM mas siguro na.
Pero online siya sa ano, Mick, sa Discord.
Online? Oo, 100 siya ba? Hinin na gyud.
Mm.
Sige, since wala na din, let's call this a day.
Sige.
Thank you sa pag-join, and I don't know kung asa ka mo ato-ato karon today. Pero kana, always remember by na
Thank you, sir. Salamat po, ah. Thank you po for
Ay.
this day, sir.
ay online pa po kayo, sir?
Opo.
Okay, kasi kanina we've been waiting for your voice kasi akala namin na disconnect yung signal mo, kaya I decided na lang to chat you. Kaya kahit saan na lang napunta yung conversation namin ni Dennis.
Kasi opo, yung paputol-putol po. Pero hindi naman po matagal ng putol.
Okay. Pasensya na tuloy, na-drag na tuloy yung
Okay na po, sir.
okay, sige. Anyway, I will wrap this up na kasi next call pa. And yun, feet on the gas and just keep talaga progressive learning, growth mindset, and yun, brace for the unexpected lang, just in case na pag backtest kayo, tandaan nyo lang na we are building up our edge here kasi this is not our game. This is the game of the big players. So we're just here to hopefully make a fraction of what they're earning. So part yan ng expectation natin. As long as we know how to manage risk, diversify our positions, then in the long run, we'll all be fine. Okay? Sige, let's wrap this session. Let's close in prayer. Loy, hindi tayo nakapag-pray na sa start. Anyway, let's just close this in prayer. Lord, marami pong salamat, Lord, sa tulong mo, sa aming lesson. Lord, I pray, Lord, na hindi po namin ito magkakalimutan, ma-apply po namin sa araw-araw, and even, Lord, sa mga trabaho namin, Lord, ikaw po bless sa amin. Lord, keep us safe, Lord, kung saan kami pupunta ngayon, paano man yung gagawin namin. I pray, Lord, give us, Lord God, the energy, the strength, Lord, sustain sa amin para gawin ito. Keep us healthy all times, Lord, and especially sa trading. Lord, sana, Lord, itong ginagawa namin, Lord, would be glorifying to you, Lord, hindi ito maging root source, Lord, of greed, and even, Lord, yung mga wrong decisions, wrong ambitions, Lord, in life. Lord, help us understand, Lord, that it's only by you that we're able to do this. Help us, Lord, and thank you. Bless our families as well. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Sige. Bless us all, and chat lang sa Wednesday, sir, if you wish to continue watching the videos para mas marami-rami yung ma-cover natin this Friday, no problem. If ever na gusto mo na follow up for Wednesday, kasi ito, sir, yung sessions natin ito for the meantime kasi mentorship ito. I am here to, yung pinaka-function ko dito every time we have this calls, MWF, is to cater with your questions regarding your progress. Okay? So, halimbawa, if ever na match ako na, okay, sir, ito, I want an example dito. So, yun yung time na gagawin natin. Okay? And if I think na, okay, I think it's better siguro you watch one of the next lesson and then we have the session. Ganun. So, I think you finish mo na yung dalawa, pero ma-finish mo, and then you think na, I think na siguro ma-confuse ako sa next if I proceed to the next. Then, don't tayo mag-wait. But, if you think na masasayangan ka rin sa yung anong pwedeng so you could watch muna, watch, and then, pag-isahin natin lahat, tackle yung nagawa mong notes sa paper, lahat na masulat mo, into one session in which ito yung ginagawa natin. Okay?
Sige po.
Okay, sige. Ingat, sir. Then, bye. Next time na tayo mag-call na may video. Okay? And hoping na dyan si John Mark. God bless po, everyone.
Thank you, Mick.
Salamat.
Ingat. Bye-bye.